today's workout, we're going to be kind of working through the whole front of the body if you haven't heard this earlier. So we're going to work the chest, we're going to work the biceps, we're going to work the shoulders, the abs, and the quads in the front. So weight-wise, you're more than welcome to swap out weights as we keep going, depending on what kind of body area you'll want to work a little bit more on. If you find stuff a little bit easy on certain areas, you're more than welcome to switch the weights out. First up, we're going to start with the chest. So we have 4 exercises. One of them we're going to do twice, and we're going to do 3 rounds. So the first one is called a hand release push-up. So this one, it's going to be a normal push-up, okay? But you're going to go all the way to the ground, release the hands, and then all the way back up, okay? We're only going to do 5 of those. As soon as you're done, you're going to flip over. We're going to do a chest press. So laying on our back, elbows flared out. You're going to reach up, tap those weights together, push the elbows together, right back down. We're going to go for 20 of those. Again, flipping over, doing our hand release push-ups. Then again, we're back on our backs. This time we're going to do a chest fly. Bring those weights out to the sides. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Then bring them together. Okay? So those are our first 4 exercises. 5 hand release push-ups, 20 chest presses, 5 hand release push-ups, 20 chest flies, and then we're going to go through 3 times together. Sound good? Alright, so definitely the chest presses. Depending, that one's normally a little bit easier, kind of like a push-up. The chest flies tend to be a little bit harder, so if you want to adjust the weights, you can. Otherwise, we're all going to come down to the ground, and we're going to start off with our 5 push-ups. All right, whenever you are ready, 5 of them, go ahead. All the way down, release the hands, all the way back up. Good. Good. And once you're done 5, you're flipping over onto your back, grabbing those weights, and you're doing your chest presses for 20. Good. Awesome. As you do this, I want you to squeeze your belly button into the back of the spine. Try to push that lower back a little bit more into the ground. That's going to activate your core, keep you nice and stable. It's going to allow you to use your arms a little bit more. You'll get more from the exercise. Good. So again, make sure you're tapping those weights together at the top, and again, pushing those elbows together, fully extending above you. Awesome, ladies. And again, you're going for 20. As soon as you're done, again, you're flipping back over, getting ready for push-ups. Go ahead. Good. Now, definitely these push-ups are a little bit harder as you're not allowed to cheat. You got to go all the way down, all the way back up. Biggest things is I want you to really watch that you're not kind of worming it. So your chest isn't coming up and then your butt's kind of following after. Try to keep as straight as you can from the knees or the toes right through the head. And once you're done 5, you're flipping back over. Arms stay straight this time. Bring them out to the sides. And again, think about those elbows coming together at the top. Yeah. And then again, extend those arms up. Good. Very good, ladies. Again, check that belly button is tucked into the back of the spine. Push that lower back into the ground. Good. And I want you to focus on your breathing during this one. So when you're doing the work or lifting the weights, you should be breathing out. When you're bringing those arms back down to the ground, you should be breathing in. And then again, I want you to check your arms. Make sure they're staying straight. Right from the shoulder, right through the hand. Don't let those elbows bend. There we go, ladies. Awesome job. Much better. How's that? Not too bad? Good. 1 round? Good. All right, now we got 2 more to go. So, back to our push-ups. If you need to switch out the weights, depending on how you felt, you can do that too. There's heavier ones, or you can quick run inside, get some heavier weights if you want to. Other than that, if you're good and set, ready to go, right back to 5 push-ups. Tomorrow. Again, tuck that belly button in. Stay as flat as you can on those push-ups. Awesome, ladies. They look great. Again, once you've done 20, right back to your push-ups. There we go. Yep, 5 push-ups and back to your flies. And then that's the end of your second round. One more after that. We're done chest. We're going to move on to a little bit of biceps.
This one.
Yeah. So Cindy at the cottage, Carrie?
Yeah.
For vacation? Nice.
David
Yeah. I know Joe talks about going back all the time.
Yeah.
He thought it was awesome. It's like, if they ever sell it, we're buying it. I know, that's what my mom said.
Yeah. Maybe a good week though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I think he was just pumped to go fishing all the time. Good job, ladies. Keep those arms straight. I know you're starting to get tired. Bring them all the way down, all the way up. There we go. And again, when you're ready to go, give the arms a quick shake, and then you're starting your third and final round for chest. Right back to your push-ups.
Can't talk to you till I lost count of my.
Sorry.
Where am I at now? That's just when you do 20. I'm done. Yeah.
Do most of you ladies come to all the 6 a.m.s?
I did.
Yeah. Awesome.
What?
Cool.
You guys came to all 6 a.m. Oh, yes.
Sweet.
There's a good chunk who still wish to stay home though.
Yeah. That's okay. It's early in the morning. I get that.
I think some of them are just a little apprehensive or coming back.
Yeah, that's true too. And I know a lot of people are.
Did you lose many members?
No.
No?
No, we did not. Yeah. And I know we do a lot of like the prepaid members. You pay for like the year in full or the 6 months in full.
Yeah.
So some of them they expired during COVID, like when we were closed too. So now everyone's coming back at one time.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Who's the
worried you guys would be hurting. Yeah, no, we're not bad. Yeah. I definitely think like having the second location too definitely helps because now we can move all the athletes over there too, right?
Yeah.
So there's more room here and we can do a lot more here, which is nice. But I find too a lot of the kids go over there, right? And then don't have to worry about kids running around the gym or leaving stuff around, being loud and
Not
noisy.
cleaning.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, ladies. You're almost there. Last exercise is those chest flies. There we go. 20 of those. Then we're moving on to biceps. So as soon as you're done those chest flies, I'd like you to stand up, grab a quick drink, and I'll show you the next one. Again, I know your arms are getting tired. Keep them as straight as you can. Keep those arms up, elbows locked. All the way down, all the way back up. Think about those elbows coming as close together as you can.
Nine. What? That's how I
like,
count.
I'm hoping someone stops too.
3, 12. Thanks, Ange.
All right, ladies, grab a quick drink, shake out the arms. We're going to do a little bit of bicep. So this one we only have to go through one time. We're going to do our 30-30 bicep curls. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do 30 full bicep curls in a row. And we're going to try to go right into the next one. So the next 30 is going to be from the bottom to halfway, 30 of those. And then the last 30 is halfway to the top half of that bicep curl. Okay? Now, you're going to try to get through all 90 reps as best you can, then you're done biceps. If at any point you need to take a break or you stop at any point, that's totally fine. Shake out your arms, take as much rest as you need, but then you gotta drop and you gotta do 10 push-ups. Got it?
Don't rest.
Don't rest.
Like you were saying.
Slow down. Slow down. The definition of rest is.
Okay, couple key things when we do our bicep curls. I want your feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. Okay, that's your strongest position. And then I want you to squeeze your belly button into the back of the spine. That's going to activate your core, keep you nice and stable. It's going to allow you to do a little bit more with those bicep curls. Okay? All right, whenever you're ready, count in your own head. 30 full bicep curls from the shoulders down to the thighs. Go ahead. Ladies, again, check that belly button tucked in. And again, I want you to make sure you're getting all the way down, touch the thighs, all the way up to the shoulders as best you can. Okay, that's the full range. As soon as you're done 30, again, you're going to the bottom, but you're stopping halfway for the next 30. So when you go to that bottom half, it should be no higher than this. Okay. Yeah. Push the thighs halfway. But just think, you get through this, you never have to do biceps again. Not for the rest of the week. Just means that you can take a break and then you just have as long of a break as you need. You just gotta do 10 push-ups.
And then I'm done.
Yeah. Well, no, you gotta finish your 90.
Oh, that's not right.
I think you could do like 5 bicep curls and take your break. That would not be good.
I'm trying. I would take 10.
Yeah. Good job, ladies. Keep going. Try not to break. There you go. Once you're done 30 of those bottom half, you're starting halfway and you're going to the top. Those ones are a little bit easier. The bottom half are the worst ones. You get through those, you're pretty good. Keep going. Come on. Awesome, ladies. Yep. Top. Stop halfway. There you go again. Check that belly button is tucked in. Good job. Speedy over there. That's good.
Faster you do them, the less
Exactly. Power through them. Good job, ladies. Grab a drink, check out the arms once you're done. All 90 reps.
How's the cottage? Good.
There you go. Keep breathing. Tuck that belly button in. You're almost there.
Well, there was did you hear about the tornado warning here?
The girls who are done, we're going to take a seat on our mats. We're doing some core now.
Bad enough that it's flooded out my front garden. It's great, yeah. Now, you know our house, right? The water just ran right off the roof. Right?
You're almost there. You got it.
So hard.
Good job, lady. Nobody likes bicep curls. Okay, I know. Good job. Alright, definitely give the arms a shake. We're going to give them a bit of a break as we move on to core. So for core, we have 3 exercises. All of them are 20 reps. Very easy to remember. We're going to go through them all 3 times. Okay? First up, we have Russian twist. So feet are off the ground. Biggest thing is you want to touch the ground with both hands. We're going to go 20 on each side. If you find this hard, especially in the lower core, if you even find sometimes your hip flexors get really, really tight, that's totally fine. Plant the feet. If you go to the left side, lift your right foot. So that is the easier alternative. Got it? So we're going to go 20 on each side. After that, we have bicycles. Alright, so we're going to go down on the back. Feet are going to go up. Hands behind the head. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Other foot goes down just above the ground. And you're going to switch 20 on each side. After that, we have windshield wipers. Hands are going to go underneath the butt. That's going to tilt our pelvis and actually push our lower back into the ground more. Legs straight up in the air. We're going to do windshield wipers, yeah. And we're going to go side, up, and over to side. Does that make sense? So, they're all 20 for the windshield wipers. We're going to do 20 total. So, it's only going to be 10 on each side. Is that okay? Any questions? Okay. Awesome. Alright, get started. 20 Russian twists.
And how many times through?
3. Yeah, we're doing 3. 3 exercises, 3 times, 20 reps each. And again, focus trying to get both hands, get that full rotation on those Russian twists, side to side. Once you're done 20 on each side, right into your bicycles. last one is those windshield wipers. If you find that your lower back is okay on the ground, you're more than welcome to put your hands out to the side, palms down into the ground. That'll allow you to get a little bit more of a stretch in your side as you move the feet side to side. So again, this one is 20 total, 10 on each side for the windshield wipers. Once you're done the windshield wipers, that's one round. We got 3 total, so you got 2 more to go, so then you're right back to your Russian twists. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you're more than welcome to grab a weight, and you can do that side to side. Try to get the weight flat. That makes it a little bit harder. After Russian twist, you're back to bicycles. And when you move on to those bicycles, I want you to focus on one of 2 things if you can. Either try to get your elbow to touch your knee every time, or try to get that opposite foot down as low as you can towards the ground. So at least choose one of them. Try your very best to do that every rep. And once you get really good at these, then you can do both. There we go. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, don't hold your breath. A lot of times, a lot of people like to do that when they're working the core. There we go. And that third exercise, we're back to the windshield wipers. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. You start your third round, right back to those Russian twists. You're almost done. Definitely, if it hurts the lower back, try doing the alternative and just focus on the twist. Definitely this one. If you push it too much, your lower back will tighten. Yeah. It'll be a little bit sore tomorrow. Russian twists, bicycles, and then windshield wipers. Ladies, again on those bicycles, either elbow to knee or get that opposite foot down as low as you can. last one for those windshield wipers. Try to get those legs as far to one side as you can. Bring them up and over to the other side. There we go. Try to think about feeling that stretch in your side as you go down, and feel that muscle contract or shorten as you bring your feet back up. As soon as you're done those windshield wipers, we're going to stand up, grab a quick drink. We're going to work on the shoulders next. Last one for arms. And definitely if you ladies come on Wednesday, it's a lot more the lower body. We're going to work the whole back side. Everybody doing okay? I'm sorry. Everyone's really quiet. Okay, so we're moving into section number 4, shoulders. Okay, we are going to do a lateral raise. We're going to hold one side. We're going to do 10 lateral raises on this side while we hold the other side. Hold 10. Then on the other side, that is the first exercise. After that, we then have a forward raise. Bringing those weights out forward, down, stopping at our sides. We're going to go 10 on one side, 10 on the other. The last one, we're going to do an upward raise. So butts of the dumbbells are going to touch, palms face you. You're going to go up, and you're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Those are all 3 exercises. We're going to go through them twice.
She might have
I
5.
have 5. Anyone have 5?
Now that I was ready to run inside.
Otherwise, I was if there's no left.
Huh?
Is there any left?
I have 5 here.
Are you going to use a 5?
No, I'm going to use a 2.5.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, awesome.
You're welcome.
Let's show us again, Taylor.
That's okay. Okay, so first one, lateral raise. You're going to hold one side. You're going to do 10 on one side. Then you're going to hold 10 on the other is your first exercise. Go ahead. So definitely when we do the lateral raise, try to go right to a T. You don't want anything higher than that. Otherwise your traps will kick in the neck, which we don't really want. We want it in the shoulders. Good. Yep. So once in a while, as you take a peek at that elbow, make sure that your arm is fully extended. Try not to bend the arm as best you can. Good. Again, 10 on one side, right away as you're going up. You're doing 10 on the other side. Yep, keep breathing. Try to keep those shoulders down. Don't let them tense up. If you can, you're going right into the other side. 10 on one, 10 on the other. Right after that, you have a forward raise. So arms go out, right to the thigh, right back up. 10. 10 on the other side. Yeah. Carry, like this. You're close. There you go, like that.
There we go.
Okay, do your best.
We're in this together, Chelsea. Come on.
Then that last one is the upward raise. So palms face you, bust the dumbbells go together. You're going to push up as high as you can. Then you're going to go 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't really straighten it all the way, but if you can bring it above a 90, that's awesome. Yeah. You'll find that the arm will slowly come down to a 90 though. But that's okay. Breathe through it. Makes it a little bit easier.
I'm watching you. You're doing really good.
There you go.
Leg chest.
There we go, ladies.
How many times do we have?
We're only going to go twice.
Oh my
So I just got to do it one more time. Yeah, so definitely rest. Shake out the arms. A lot of shoulders. especially if you haven't done them in a while. Okay, grab some water if you need it. Okay. We're gonna go again. I really encourage everyone to use their weights and do it again. If it gets to a point where, like, if you're doing your lateral raise, that arm just is not staying up, drop the weights, keep going without any weights, do the same exercise. Okay? But only until you start to fail, then that's when you drop the weights. Whenever you're ready, right away, into that lateral raise. As you're doing these, I want you to squeeze your belly button in again. Activate that core, stabilizes you, keeps everything nice and strong. There we go. Yeah. 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and then you're going into your forward raise. Yeah. Rest when you need, shake them out, and keep going. Very good, ladies. Forward, yep. And the last one is your upward.
Not so fun.
Good. Try to carry if you can, like this. I know. It's the front of the shoulder. Yeah, turn the wrist, and that's what it's working.
Like that.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, once you move on to those upward raises, get it up as high as you can. You're almost there, almost done. Last one. Then we're done shoulders. Then we're going to do a little bit of legs. Once you're done, definitely shake out the arms. If you need to walk around a little bit, you can. Grab some water. Okay, stretch if you need to. How'd that one feel?
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
It's not going to feel
In
good.
the best way.
No, it's good.
You know, 5 pounds per person. Yeah.
Definitely, if you can, ladies, try to put heat on at some point today, especially if you haven't done shoulders or anything like that in a while, or if you really felt that one. If you wait till tomorrow and you're sore, it's not going to do anything. So if you can put it on today, it'll help with the soreness for tomorrow or the day after. Okay. All right, last one, section number 5. We have 10 split squats on each side. So I'm actually going to get everyone to grab a tire, or you can find a spot on the tire. Split squat is basically a lunge, but the back foot is going to be elevated. So we're going to come out, we're going to go down and up. We're going to go 10 on each side. After that, we have a squat with our heels elevated. Carrie, can I borrow a weight?
Yeah.
Twice, doesn't matter.
So basically with this one, you're going to just put your weight on the ground. Heels are going to go on the top of the weight, and then you're going to sit and stand. Okay? Now, a couple things with a squat. A lot of people, I know for me, I'm really tight in my chest. So when I do a squat, I get to a certain point, my chest drops. Right? Every 10 degrees, my chest drops. Any weight that I have on my back or any weight that I'm carrying gets multiplied by 3. So, as an alternative, a lot of times it's actually our ankle joints or our hip joints that are really, really tight. So putting a weight, or even if you're in the gym, putting a plate underneath your ankle or underneath your heels will take that away. So now my chest does not drop. Does that make sense? We're going to start with those, see how we do. We're going to do 20 of those. After that, we have 20 squat touches. So what that is feet are going to be nice and narrow. Jump out. You're going to squat touch, keep the chest up, in, out. So gonna be 10 on each side for a total of 20. Got it? Awesome. All right, find somewhere where you can elevate that back foot. If you want to bring a smaller tire, bring it to your spot, you can. If you want to spread out around the tires, you can do that as well. Get that back foot up. 10 lunges on each side whenever you're ready. Yeah. All right, I want everyone to pause. As you do those lunges, okay, that front foot, couple things to keep in mind, is that the middle of your knee, when you go down, the middle of your knee should always stay over your second toe. So I don't want the knee to collapse in or move out. That's where the middle of the knee should be. And then I also don't want your knee to go past your toes this way. Okay, so keep in mind those two things as you do your lunges. Go ahead when you're ready. Good, those look much better. Knees look good. Final thing, if you want to work the quad, I want you to focus on pushing through your toes. So you should actually be able to bring your heels off the ground. If you want to work your glutes, then you're going to push through the heels. So your toes should be able to come off the ground. Yes, 10 on each side. So pushing through the toes is your quad in the front. Pushing with your heel is going to be your glutes in the back. Okay, keep that chest tall. Watch that knee. Make sure the middle of the knee stays over that second toe and doesn't go past. Done 10 on each side, you're going to grab a weight, you're going to put it underneath your heels. I'm going to go for 20 squats together. Okay, Carrie, those look good. Yeah. Yeah, so just be careful. Yeah, once you get the hang of it. Is that one okay because it's round? Okay. Let me know if that moves at all. We'll get you one with a flatter edge. We're going to go 20. Yeah. So again, try to keep that chest up as best you can. Biggest thing, if you can, try to sit back a little bit more so the knees, again, don't go past the toes. As soon as the knees go past the toes, puts a lot of pressure on the knees. So if you want to protect that joint, there we go. Biggest thing that I want you guys to go home and kind of do is if you're running upstairs on your toes, watch that your knees don't go past the toes. A lot of people do that, try to get that foot flat, and then your knees no longer go past the toes. So something as simple as just running up the stairs, a lot of people are on the toes, it's a lot of pressure on the knees. So as soon as you've done those elevated squats, then we're going to go into our squat touches, starting narrow. Good, we're going to jump out, squat touch. That's 1, 2, all the way to 20. Good, keep that chest tall, get that butt down. If you can, try to keep those toes facing forward. Don't let the toes flare out to the sides. Awesome, ladies. 10 on each side, and then we're right back to the beginning. Shake out the legs if you need. Go for a quick walk. Then you're right back, find your squat on the tire for a split squat. We're almost there, almost done. That's one set. We got 3 total. Two more to go.
I'm double checking what you wrote.
I'm gonna call you out now.
Pretty sure it says 2.
Yeah.
Whenever I did the boys' classes, there's one guy, he'd always come. Whenever I turn my back, he'd go in a race, like a 1 in front of like a 15, like the 0, and it was like 20. I always made him do double go after that. He always thought he was hilarious.
His name was Levin. It was 11. It wasn't.
Awesome, ladies. Much better with the knees. Form looks way better. And you're activating more muscles, getting more out of the exercise. So, then back to our 20 squats. The dumbbell underneath her.
Jill, do you want to hurt?
Here, you can have mine.
Good.
Is it gonna make it hurt less? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's fine.
Unless that was really
Yeah. Keep focusing. Try to keep that chest nice and tall. And again, same thing with the knees. Make sure the middle of the knee stays over that second toe. And try not to let the knees go past the toes. Feeling the burn in the front. And then we're back for our squat touches. Now some of you are starting to get tired. The chest slowly keeps dropping. Keep it up. Again, check out the legs. Final round for legs. That's okay. Take your time. Walk around. Grab some water. Stretch if you need. That's totally fine. Okay. It is 6:47. So if you have to go, that's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Only one more round. That's it.
See you Wednesday, guys.
Sounds good, Carrie. Have a good day.
Trying to get my arms up on my computer today.
I've had those days. The worst is when you try to like, put your hair in a ponytail and you just can't get your arms up. Keep watching that knee.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Carrie.
turn down.
We're putting that dumbbell under our heels again. 20 squats.
Oh, was this actually her weight or your weight?
They're
Your
mine.
weight, right?
Yeah, they're mine. That's okay.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Before she completely ran away. I don't think she'd want to do anything at home.
Yeah. There. There she is. I can drop it off. I've actually known her since I was like little. She used to be like my little like soccer coach when I was little, and like her daughter's my age, so like we grew up together too. Cool. Yeah. My parents like drank with her a lot. We have a lot of parties together. Yeah. She's hilarious. She's quite funny. And then that last one, ladies, is those squat touches. 20 total of those, 10 on each side. Then we get to stretch. There we go. Good, definitely try to walk around as soon as you're done. And pick up the legs. Alright, if you grab some weights, I'm going to ask you to put them back. Grab a quick drink.
Are we gonna overload this bucket of yours soon? I grabbed one set from inside. Can I go in your bucket?
good. I'm gonna clean them all anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a lot of weight in that bucket. I'm not listening.
Everybody doing okay? Good. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna go for a light jog together, kind of move the legs. Okay, it's not gonna be hard, I promise. So when you're ready, I'm gonna get you to follow me. We're just gonna go for a loop parking lot. Awesome, ladies.
Let the force take you down. Let the force.
Alright, we're gonna take a seat on the mats. We're just gonna do some stretches to finish off for today. Definitely stretch up the legs a little bit. Okay. First one, okay, biggest thing, I want your feet to go just like so, hips, everything nice and forward and straight. Then you're gonna take one foot, bring it in, and then you're gonna reach for the toes. Okay, try see if you can. You can tell a lot of you are pulling your toes back towards you. That's actually gonna be tightening the muscles. Try to relax the foot, and then you're gonna reach for the toes. Okay, find a spot where you feel it a little bit, and then try to relax into the stretch, and then slowly inch your fingers up forward. Again, relax when you feel that stretch. Keep working your way up. Good. Switch legs. Again, make sure everything's straight forward. Don't let the foot come out to the side. Good. Again, reach for the toes. Relax the foot. Okay, what I mean by that is that your foot isn't nice and straight up. Okay, relax the foot and then use your fingers to come towards the toes. Yeah. Keep inching your way up and go a little bit farther. Okay, next you're going to take one leg. You're going to cross it over. You're going to tug that knee to the opposite shoulder. Feel that stretch in the side of your glute. So you do have three bigger muscles in your glutes. There's one actually hidden underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep pulling that knee to the opposite shoulder. It's going to pull those bigger muscles out of the way. But then we're going to go back to the side and get to that muscle underneath. Does that make sense? Yeah. You should feel it. You'll know. It's a harder one to stretch. If you don't feel it, again, pull that knee up to the opposite shoulder as far as you can and then back. Anybody not feel this one? Yeah. Okay, switch sides. Good. We're going to roll onto that side. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Alright, next one, we're gonna lay down on our back. Alright, one leg is gonna come up 90 degrees, arms out to the side, you're just gonna let that leg fall. You're gonna feel that stretch in the back. Good, try to keep your shoulders, both shoulders on the ground as best you can. Good. And switch sides. We're going to flip onto our side. Our bottom arm is going to go straight back, shoulder down into the ground, and we're going to pull the other top shoulder away from the ground. So you're going to feel that stretch in the chest, a little bit in the biceps. And to the sides.
That's not awkward. I was like,
We're going to roll onto our stomachs. Okay, we're going to go into an upward dog. Okay, when we do this one, try to drive your hips down into the ground. Keep that chest tall, and if you can, even bring your chin up towards the sky. Good. And we're going to go back into a child's pose. So sitting back on our feet, head between the arms. Try to get your ears between the elbows and inch those fingers up. Stretching out the back. And then relax into the stretch. Then we're going to move our hands to the left side, stretching out our sides or our obliques. And then again, relaxing into that stretch. Okay, and then we're going to move to the right. Good. Then from here, okay, one knee's going to stay on the ground. Last stretch, foot planted. We're going to stretch out the hip flexors. Okay, so hands go on the hips like so. Think of your forefinger coming upwards. You're going to tilt your pelvis, and you're just going to push your hips forward. You're going to feel a stretch all down the front of that leg here. Okay. Tilting. Yeah. Anybody not feel this in the front? So instead of leaning forward, you're tilting the pelvis, bringing that pointer finger up higher. And switch sides. Awesome. Then when you're all done and stretched out, slowly stand up. And that's it for the day. Good job.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Way to go, ladies.